Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to take class regarding the genetic influence in Indian sports. In physical education, there are a lot of factors affecting the performance of sports persons, mainly physiological factors, socio-economic factors, biological factors, anatomical factors, psychological factors, lot more. But today we are going to discuss about the genetic influence. There are different types of uh, genes are available and traits are available. Basic one is the Indo-European. It is an Indo-European mix of culture of Asians and Eastern Europeans with Austroasiatic. Eastern Europeans mainly consist of Russia, Czech Republic, Poland, Hungary, Romania, Moldova, Croatia, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Slovenia, Slovakia, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Belarus, Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Albania, Kosovo, and Macedonia. These are the Eastern Europeans. Then, who are the Central Asians? The Central Asians are Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Turkmenistan. And next one, other than the previous Indo-European, next is Dravidians, the ancestors of India, the real inhabitants. When the Eastern Europeans migrated to India, the Dravidians moved towards the south up to Sri Lanka. Next one is Austro-Asiatic population. These people are mainly visible in the states of Assam, Mizoram, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Tripura, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Sikkim, Orissa, Bihar, and Meghalaya. Indo-European population in India is mainly visible in Punjab, Haryana, Kashmir, Delhi, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Goa. Dravidian population in India are visible in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Telangana, Pondicherry, and Karnataka. Now we can discuss the race-wise participation in Olympics. Now we can take archery. India is performing very well in archery. The Austro-Asiatic contribution to the Indian team is basically 4, while the Indo-European is 2 and Dravidian is nil. That's the matter when related to the 2004 Athens. In 2016 Rio Olympics, it is Austro-Asiatic, there is 4, and rest of the Indo-European and Dravidians are nil. So we can say it's Austro-Asiatic group of people are much more better performing or the leading sports persons in archery. But when we come to athletics, we know P.T. Usha, Anju Bobby George, all of them are from South India. Now we can discuss whether this is highly visible, this South Indian participation is highly visible in athletics. We can discuss that. Austro-Asiatic, mainly the Mongolian region type people, they represent nearly 2 only, while the Indo-European is 6 and the Dravidians is 7. So we can say the better athletes are mainly coming from the Dravidian and the Indo-European region. We can say this is regarding the 2004 Athens. Why in 2016 Rio? We can see The Austroasiatic representation is 3, Indo-European is 17, and the Dravidians is 13. Again, we can see the domination of the Indo-European and Dravidians. So, in athletics, mainly high physical standards are needed. The performance of the Austroasiatic is very less compared to the Indo-European and the Dravidians. When we come to the game in badminton, we can see Austroasiatic, when the Mongolian type people are nil, while the Indo-European is 3 and Dravidians is nil. In 2016 Rio, the graph has changed a lot. Dravidians has raised to 4, including the PV Sindhu. Now she is the world top performer. Next we come to boxing. When we come to boxing, the situation is different. The Austroasiatic, we can see nearly 1, and the Indo-European is 3, while the Dravidian is nil. Again, the physical standards for boxing is much different that of an athlete. Even though physical conditions needed for the performance of boxing is much higher, but it is completely different from that of athletics. So, in that case, the Indo-European represents 3 and the Austroasiatic represents 1, while the Dravidians are nil. So it is also similar in the case of 2016 Rio and 2004 Athens. So that we can say, even after the 12-year gap, 2 Olympics are compared, we can say the boxing event is much easier to Austroasiatic people and the Indo-European. But in terms of gymnastics, we can say Austroasiatic people are much capable rather than of the Indo-European and Dravidians, and they are the dominating. In hockey, we can see the Austroasiatic is 3, Indo-European is 11, and Dravidian is 2 in 2004 Athens. By 2016 Rio Olympics, it is Austroasiatic is 10, Indo-European is 17, Dravidian is 5. It's quite interesting that in hockey, the Austroasiatic people are leading than compared to the Dravidians, even though the physical standards needed for the hockey is much higher. Next one is rowing. In rowing, the Dravidians are the leading people. It can be maybe of their facilities available in the Dravidian region, because many of the Dravidian regions are having the coastal belt, while the northern Indo-European region is having less coastal belt and the Austroasiatic is having less coastal belt. So there is a chance for the Dravidians to dominate, not only because of the genetics but also because of the terrain conditions and the facilities and the socio-economic conditions of that region. The sailing is also similar, that the Dravidians is dominating. But in shooting, the things are different. The Austroasiatic people representing the shooting competition is much less. Its number reduced to 1, while the Indo-European is 5, Dravidians is 2. So, in the Rio Olympics, the Indo-European participation is 10 and Dravidian is 3, but Austroasiatic is nil. So, in shooting region, rather than archery, the Dravidian participation has improved and the Indo-European is leading, while the Austroasiatic is much less. While coming to swimming, that's quite interesting. Similar to that of the sailing and rowing, the Dravidians are leading, because again we can say the Dravidian is having better coastal area, much more coastal area, and they have been prone to sailing and all. We can say that. Table tennis. Table tennis, the Austroasiatic people, the Mongolian people is 1, participation 1, and European is nil, Dravidian is 1. Again in Rio Olympics, the similar case is going on. Dravidians and Austroasiatic is leading, while the Indo-European is nil. In tennis, also the Austroasiatic is leading, and it's again neck to neck with the Dravidians and the Austroasiatic, but the Indo-European, North Indian, mainly the Aryan people are lagging behind that. In wrestling, the Indo-European people are leading well ahead of the Dravidians and Austroasiatic. In weightlifting, the Austroasiatic people are leading head to neck with the Dravidians than compared to the Indo-European. So, we discuss the capability of the Indian people divided according to their races. So these races are basically decided by genetics. So we can say health of an individual related to economic, environment, and genetic factors. So what is genetics? Genetics is a study of genes, genetic variation, and heredity in living organisms. Genetics play a crucial role in hereditary transmitted disease, cardiac disease, diabetics, and cancer. Genetic factors decide the sports performance. So we can say that there is a significant level of genetical influence in sports rather than mere giving training to a particular person to improve its performance. So it will be better if we select sports persons to the sports academies according to their races and genetic factors, because many of the genetic factors highly related to the races of people. It is maybe a debatable question whether merely selecting a sports person according to their races is going to improve the performance. I am not saying that, but giving a little bit of weightage while selecting it sports person can be helpful for the coaches and the Sports Authority of India to select future athletes. Thank you.